Hello everybody, welcome to Connie's Creations. We got a cute little craft kit we're going to do tonight, so y'all come on in, say hello in the comments whenever you get here. Let me know that you are here. This will be uploaded to YouTube as well, so you might be watching the replay of this live on YouTube or on Facebook, either one, but whichever one it is, let me know that you watch the video in the comments. Say hello and all the things. So, I hope you guys have been doing well. Some of you guys I have not seen for 2 weeks, right? Because last week I uploaded a pre-recorded video for our Wednesday nights together. And so I was not live last week for a kit. I did that as a video. If you missed it, be sure to go back on my page, Facebook page, or it is uploaded in craft kits on my YouTube as well. There are playlists on my YouTube, you guys, so it does show on there all the craft kits. If it's just a wood cutout, it's in a playlist, and if it's a craft kit. So if you don't find one in one of them or the other, they should be in one or the other. So if you don't find one in one, it'll be in the other. So that's to make it easy for you guys to find it. I hope that works for you. I'm going to pull y'all up on my computer so I can see. Hello, Becky and Cat Ward. That's right. The girls in the Bible study this morning, they got not a preview, but they got a hint. They got a hint about what our craft was going to be tonight. So here's our new craft kit for tonight, you guys. I think it's super cute. I got some good ideas, I think. I have this because I have to weigh it and all that stuff, so I have to put all the things on there to see how much it weighs, so I know how to list it on Etsy. And when you jump on, you probably saw a featured thing at the bottom right here if you're watching me live, and that is to my website, conniescreationsla.com. If you're watching on YouTube, it is also listed in the description of the video, plus a direct link straight to this kit and just my shop itself as well. So any of those things will bring you to my shop in this kit right here. So hey Alicia, how are you? Hey Juanita, hey Patty. Y'all, we had a fabulous time in Arkansas. We had a great time. It was such a good time together. Anyway, let me show you the kit. The kit itself is a 12-inch piece of board right here. It's 12 by 6. And 12 by 6. And then the beehive itself is about almost 7.5. Oh, no, I'd say it's more like 7.25 inches high. That's going to vary. 7.25, 7.5, because it depends on how I sand it too, y'all. And then we have 2 little ovals that we're going to use for our little bees right here. And then we have 4 of these little hearts that are going to be for the bees' wings. And then we'll add a little something to the top right here too. I meant to grab something. It's okay. I'll get up and get it here in a little bit. Hello, Shirley. How are you? Michelle, how are you doing? Carolyn, it's good to see you again. So y'all come on in. Let's have some fun together. I don't know if you guys have heard all the stories yet about the trip and all of that. There was no crazy stories like the first time we were together. Thank you, Jesus. Literally, thank you, Jesus. We had an absolutely amazing friendship time together. It was so great. It was so needed. And guess what, y'all? I didn't want to come home. I could have stayed another day or two. How you like that? All right, so I'm not sure what kind of colors. Hey, Dorothy, how was your visit today? Wait. Oh, you see him tomorrow. Sorry, I thought you had said that was yesterday. Anyway, my mind, I got the memory of a gnat. You went to the doctor. Everything was good. That's what it was. Okay, good. I'm glad everything was good. Hi, Kathy. How are you? All right, so I think I'm going to, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to do the beehive in a darker yellow. I have this true ochre, but I don't think we're going to go that dark. I think we're going to go more like King's Gold, right? King's Gold or Golden Sunset. I think we're going to go Golden Sunset. And then we'll do King's Gold with a stencil. So I have a couple of stencils here. Hey, Mir, how are you? Hello, Rula. Yes, you were with me this morning. Lisa's here too. Thank you for being here, Barbara. All my Bible study friends hanging out with me too. I love it. Okay, so I have this stencil. This is from Decoupage Queen, okay? And I do have a link. It is affiliate link with Decoupage Queen where you can go and find this. All you got to do is go to my website, Connie'sCreationsLA.com. Once you're on my website, then you can find, there's a button that you can click on that says Decoupage Queen. That'll take you straight to their site. And this stencil is Decoupage Queen stencil, or DQST 0006, called Queen Bee 0006. Super cute, y'all. Look at that. How about that? Yeah, baby. It's got some little bees on there, and we got some little, I'm going to use just the little beehive print that's on here, and we're going to do that randomly on the board. The only thing is, I'm not sure if I want to lighten this board up before I do that. I don't want to darken it, but I think I might want to lighten it up a little bit. Maybe put a little bit of, I thought about just keeping it natural, but I feel like I want to lighten it just a tad. So anyway, hey Miss Sandy, how are you? Sandy, we got two Sandys in the house. Hello to both of y'all. They found a tumor on Frank's heart today through the scan. Oh, Miss Barbara. Oh my goodness. I will be keeping him in my prayers for sure. Hey Darlene, how are you? Goodness gracious, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey Susan, how are you doing? So what we're going to do, I think I'm just going to use this kind of random here and there. Not cover the whole thing. We'll just do it a little bit here and there. We're going to color this a solid color, and then I'm going to use my distressing to kind of highlight it in some areas and stuff too. Kind of give it some shadowing and shading, so that way we can do that kind of thing. We're going to paint our bees with a bright yellow. We want them to pop on the top right here, and then we'll decide our placement. The little hearts I'm going to do white. So that's kind of the plan right there. Hey Robbie, how are you? Rainy Alabama. Rainy Alabama. Well, I'm sorry that's raining. Y'all, we have actually had, no, I take that back. I was going to say we've had 2 days with no rain, but it did rain for about 5 minutes yesterday, really hard. And then it stopped. But today, I thought it was going to rain again as usual, but it did not. It did not rain today. So I think what I'm going to do with this, you guys, is we're just going to dry brush like the plaster color on the back, I think is what we're going to do. And then we'll go from there with our stenciling, and we'll figure it out from there. So, Marcy's on her way back to the hospital with Heather. Oh, okay. Actually, Miss Marcy had messaged me earlier too. So, so thank you for updating me on that. Say a prayer for my brother-in-law. He had a heart, oh no, and some blood clots, and they flew him to a bigger hospital, and we are waiting to hear. Joe is going up as soon as we know more. It is his only living brother left, so he is taking it hard. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that, Sandy. Let's just pray for him right now. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for being here with us tonight and today and during this craft time, and so we can pray for each other. And I just lift Joe's brother up to you, Lord. You know exactly what's going on, and we pray that he makes a full recovery from this, that the doctors know exactly what to do for him, and that it is your will for him to make a complete recovery, to show your glory, Lord, to show your glory. We thank you. We thank you for all that you do, Lord, and we just thank you for this healing in the name of Jesus. Amen. We're going to keep positive, Miss Sandy. The stencil is from Decoupage Queen. This is a Decoupage Queen stencil. Again, you can find it by going to my website, Connie'sCreationsLA.com, and click on the Decoupage Queen button. It'll take you to their site, not to this stencil, but to their site, and you can search DQST 0006, or you can put in Queen Bee. I bet it will come up as well. All right, so hey Gina, how are you? That is tough. That is really, really tough when it's your only sibling that's left too. All right, we're going to use the plaster paint, you guys, and we're going to use this, and we are going to get us a paper plate out, and like I said, we're just going to dry brush. I don't want it to be solid white on the back. We don't want solid white. We just want to kind of do a little bit. Just do a little bit. Hey, Shelby, how are you? All right, that's way too much. I do not even need half of this. Hold up. Let's put some of that back. Y'all, I'm such a paint waster. Such a paint waster, y'all. Gina, I hope you have been doing good. Oh, good. Okay, still sore, but doing good. I'm glad that you are recovering, and all is going well. That is good to hear. That is good to hear. Did you miss Sister while she was gone? We had a great time. We did an escape room, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have done an escape room before. It was my very first time. I have never done one before. Carrie's done a zillion of them. All the ladies had done one before except for me. And it was super fun. We did one that was like the camping at the lake, and it was awesome. I really, really enjoyed that. Have y'all been to an escape room before, and did you like it? Trying to figure out all of the yeah, just saw her on her porch. Yeah. she's back to her regular sitting area now. Her regular sitting area. All right. We're gonna dry brush this. I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow with the background, with the texture that's in the board. I'm gonna kind of go heavier on the outsides because we're not really gonna see this right here with the beehive. So I'm just gonna do a little bit like so. I hope this is gonna look okay. I'm not sure. Now let's see, I took too much out. So I hope that makes sense. I want it heavy but not solid. Does that make sense? Hey Tina, how are you? No, you haven't done one, Angela? Hey, there's Lisa right there. Lisa, I was just telling them about the escape room and how much fun we had doing that. How was my very first time. And we had so much fun. The whole week was absolutely amazing. So it rained. Oh, I got my the same time as the escape room. I got my first tornado siren experience. There was a tornado in the area where we were. Oh, Judy K, you and Joycey have got to do them. You have got to do that. Or you're just going to have to come here again, or to Texas or somewhere, and we can do It is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I really, really did. Okay, so we are going to leave that like so. I think that's good enough. This is going to go over, yeah, like this. And then we'll just have a little bit of that texture from the board just kind of showing through. That's what I was after. I cannot believe it is going to be on 6/27 a year that my family will be in. Oh, I missed it all. We were calm and poor Connie was frantic. You think I was frantic? I didn't think I was frantic. I was just trying to figure it out. Joni says that she's done one. That was funny. Saw the story about the tornado. Yeah, so we were about to get in the car. Lisa's in the car. I think, was Char in the car with you? I think so. Yeah, it was just Carrie, myself, and Sheila. We hadn't gotten in the car yet. And I was right at Lisa's car, and the siren started going off, and my phone is going off. So, yeah, I got my experience for my first tornado siren. So, I go back in the house, and Carrie, she turned that stuff off of her phone. Y'all know Carrie. She's, anyway. Oh, Char was, yeah. Yeah, Char was in the car with you. That's right. So then I was like They were still in the car, and then Lisa was like, she thought she had turned the car, she hadn't turned the car off yet, and it was still on, so they were still in the car. I was frantic then. Then I was frantic. Not in the, if you're talking about that point, I was extremely frantic, because y'all know I am a weenie when it comes to bad weather. And having that siren go off like that, I could still hear it in my head, even whenever it had gone off, y'all. I was still hearing it in my head. So yes, I was frantic about that. Not frantic in the escape room. I was having fun. That's what I thought you meant at first. Hey, Linda. Yeah, I was frantic for sure when it had the tornado warning, siren, whatever it was. I was freaking out. So yeah, that was something. That was quite the experience. Quite the experience. And they're just la 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 la. She was like, she's all about it. She's like the storm chaser, right? She's on the phone. She's looking up stuff. She's calling people to get data. And Lisa's kind of like going through the house, okay, like, where are we going to go? And Sheila's going through the house, like, where we need to go. And I'm just like, I don't know. We from the south, way in the south. We just told to get in the bathtub. That's it. That's all I know. Get in the bathtub. And you're not supposed to get in the bathtub, y'all. They said no to that. I didn't know. But that was the only wild and crazy that we had. Thank goodness for the week. Not like we have the last time we were together like that. So I'll take that. I'll take the tornado warning. Not a tornado so much, but a tornado warning over the whole experience we had before. So, yeah, Lisa, you're right. I was frantic about the tornado. Faux show. I'm glad y'all didn't have any tornadoes. Okay, let's do, I think we're going to do this color, King's Gold, on the, now you have to find our next trip. I know, yeah, some y'all want to do it like once a year, huh? I'm game for whatever. We were toying with going to the beach. That's a long ways for you guys to go. Our Airbnb was very nice, y'all. It was very nice. The pool was not super clean when we first got there, but they fixed that. They came and cleaned it the next morning, made sure that it was all good. So that was really great. Since it was going to rain, the day we did the escape room, we pushed it off to the rainy day. And then, so we had a pool day. We specifically got an Airbnb for the pool. So it wasn't the greatest pool in the world. It was older, stained a little bit and that kind of stuff, but it was good. It was clean. The water was clean. So we had a nice relaxing pool day one day. We went shopping one day. I tell you what, it went by fast. It went by so fast. It would be worth it, you think? Maybe so. All right, so we are going to paint up our little beehive right here. Yeah, I think this was a good color for this. And then we'll use the more mustardy for the background, I think. I'm actually going to try and do like 2 colors in that back. Which one did I use? King's Gold. Yes, Shelby, this is a brand new kit. I just listed it today. This is in my Etsy shop. Available now. Yes, ma'am. So I thought this would be cute and fun to do. You kind of do your own thing with it. However you would like to decorate with and stuff. So let's dry that. So we got this whitish color background. We got our King's Gold on our beehive. I am going to use a little bit. Oh, before I do that, that's why I had gotten this one. Is that going to be dark enough? Let's see. Before that dries completely, let's see if this, I want to kind of do a little whoosh, a little swoosh. That one's not going to be dark enough. Hold up, y'all. Let's get this. Let's get this one. What is this? Honey brown. Honey brown. Huh, that works. Honey brown. You caught me on replay for Bible study, Amy. Good. I'm good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you did. Hey, Kathy. How are you? That's good. Oh, you just never know with me. I'll just be reading along, and all of a sudden something hits me. I start crying. I don't think I ugly cry too bad during the Bible study. Maybe I do. I don't know. You girls can tell. All right, we are going to do a little. I don't want this like super heavy. I just kind of want to give it the hint of it being rounded. So let's go back to you. And we're going to go back over the top part right here. Just like this. Kind of making a little shadow. And then we'll take you, and I kind of want to go on the ends right here. Okay, and we're going to go like this. That's going to kind of give it that rounded look. Okay? And we're going to go up this way a little bit. And down this way. Now this one is the brown that I'm using. That's the honey brown. That is the Americana. Honey brown. And I'm doing this all while the paints are wet. Okay? I want to do this while the paints are wet. So it all just kind of blends together. If I can work this out, I'm not going to use that. Well, I still might use that. Y'all know how I roll with that. My what you call it, Tim Holtz stuff. Y'all know I can't do anything without it. I think I did. Nope, I used it last week too. I sure did. Alright, let's go in here. And we're just trying to make it that rounded look. So we're going to go back and forth with our colors, kind of mute some of them down as we need. And just blend all that in. Make sense? Makes sense, friends. Alright, so that's what we got. We just got all those blended colors going on in there. And now I'm going to dry it. Oh, thank you, Angela. I can't contain it for sure. I cannot contain it. I can't contain it. Alright, I think I want to do a little bit up here as well. So let's do that. Heck yeah, use the finger if you need to, right? Okay. All right, leave it alone. Oh, the benefit auction, it went really, really well. All of the fish sold for, well, I think they sold all the things together. Yeah, they sold all of them together. They made like 220. I don't remember. I had said the other day, hey, Colleen, how are you? It's good to see you. They sold all of the pieces, like, together. All right, so here's our little beehive. That's going to go right here, just like so. We are going to put a black hole in the middle right here, though, okay? So I am going to take a pencil, and we're going to make a faux hole. You know how we do that? myself up a faux. So yeah, they ended up raising, gosh, it's been a week since that happened now. But I want to say they raised, do y'all remember? I told y'all, I thought, they raised about, was it 10,000? Something like that. It's for medical expenses. So yeah, so it was awesome. Awesome. Okay, I just took a chalk pencil and used the top or the lid of the Waverly paint, and we're gonna paint that black. So I need to get me a little black now. Hey Sheila, how are you? I'm getting all personal up here, close and personal, y'all. There's Sheila right there. She's the I was just telling them about the tornado experience, my first tornado alarm experience. So I was telling them that you're the storm chaser. She has no fear. She's all about it. She's the storm chaser, y'all. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. Let's use this right here. We're going to use this black. Oh, it's hot here too. It's humid. It's so humid. So much rain that when the sun comes out, it's just unbearable. Oh, thank you. You like the fish? I enjoyed painting that too. I really enjoyed painting that. I love to paint. So I am like super, I had a great time doing that. All right, we're gonna come around here and we're gonna paint us a circle of black. And we're gonna hope it ends up being circle-ish. I'm fine with circle-ish. So yes, our little storm chaser. You see, y'all? She said, I love the storms. I was saying, y'all was all about where we had to get and all that kind of stuff. And all we know down here in the South is they just say, go get in the tub. Go get in the tub. That's all I've ever known. Getting in the tub. We don't really know what to do. We're winging it here in Louisiana, I guess. All right, we're going to continue on here. We almost got it, y'all. I'm going to keep this black handy because we need to do our little bees, too. I guess I could go ahead and start them since I have the black out right now. All right, that went okay. Okay, so now we have our little hole in our beehive. He's cute. Now, we've got our little bees. If you didn't see, if you're just jumping on, there's two little bees that come with it, and they're like these little oval-shaped wood, and then there's little hearts for their wings that we're going to put on. So we'll do that here in just a minute. Hey, Barb, how are you? Judy K's got the tornadoes going round and round. All right, we are going to, let's see. Let's do the bees like this. I'm going to do a black head. I'm not sure how far down I want to go. Like so. Okay, and then, now I'm probably not going to like sand these and everything, but you can make this more rusty looking, add wax to it, all that kind of stuff if you wanted to. I think I'm going to keep this kit kind of on the cleaner side. I know, it's a shock. It's a shock. All right, let's do a stripe probably, I guess, about right here. You know, these stripes, these little bees, they don't have to be perfect, y'all. It's fine. They're not marked or anything. If you get this kit, just give yourself grace. It's fine. It does not have to be perfect. All right, and then we're going to do the little black right here, too. So I just did 3 little stripes, and we'll go back with the yellow in the middle. Let me go ahead and do the sides as well. Like so. So yeah, so we had a little bit of adventure. We had our little our scare with the tornadoes. So we had some excitement, we had adventure, we had shopping, we went out to eat a couple of times. We went to a place called the Purple Onion. Have y'all ever heard of that before? You guys, they said it was not a chain. It's kind of decorated like a chain would be, like Chili's or something, but they said it was not a chain. But they have several locations that are open, and it had a lot of Cajun food. And I kind of wish I'd gotten the Cajun food now. I was like, no, I'm not eating Cajun food because I eat that all the time. They even had fried alligator, and y'all, I love fried alligator. But anyway, I got chicken fried steak instead, and it wasn't that good. It was alright, but it wasn't great. So I should have got the Cajun food, I guess. So I asked them if the owner was from Louisiana. I figured they were from Louisiana since they were, the menu was mostly Cajun food. I mean, they had a little bit of everything, but you know, to have it on the menu like that much of it, I figured he was probably from Louisiana, but the waitress didn't know. All right, so we got our little bees like this, and then we're gonna do some yellow in there. Hey Pam, how are you? Hey Mary, Leona, how are you doing? Your son eats alligator? I love alligator. But y'all, and then they had a seafood platter, and on the seafood platter was, they had chicken strips too, like chicken tenders or something, and I thought that was really strange. So, but then I figured, oh, you know what? They probably don't have frog legs there. So they put the chicken on that because that's part of like a big seafood platter. Like the ultimate seafood platter here is like, it's like the, it's got frog legs on it too. So some of y'all I know are probably like, that's disgusting, but they're really good. Tastes like chicken. And yes, I love alligator, and I don't know what I did. I bought a brand new, y'all. I bought a brand new yellow, and I made sure that I have it. Y'all hang tight. Don't go anywhere. Let me see if it's over here, and I'm gonna grab that material that I wanted too. It's probably right in front of my face. Probably right in front of it was a brand new bright yellow. It's called Sunny Yellow. I do not know. Look at this. We might use that. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't see it. It wasn't over there either. Oh goodness. King's Gold. It's not this one. This is bright yellow. And it's super watery. What did I do with it? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Old lady, bend it over. Old lady, bend it over on the live. Sharon, hello, how are you? Mary Beth, hello. How is everybody this evening? Yo, I picked it up specifically for this because I knew I didn't have that many yellows. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Oh. Y'all, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders. Now we got it. We're good to go. Sunny Yellow. Sunny Yellow. All right, let's do this. Y'all know if y'all just keep like spinning the top, these things will come off. All right. There we go. Beautiful. You are so beautiful. Okay. No singing, Connie. No singing. I'm old. Barb, I feel old. I feel old. I went to the grocery store earlier today and I was going up the steps is like one step at a time. The right leg in front and then the other one coming up behind. Oh, it's just when I'm carrying a lot of groceries and stuff. I have to like just do one step at a time. I feel like an old lady. You're ready to call for help if I need it? Thank you, Kat. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. So, when we went shopping, I didn't really get anything. I found a couple of stamps that I liked. And actually, that's what's in it. I have a container still that I've been emptying out that we brought with us. And it still has a few things in there and to bring here, and I forgot. I could have shown y'all. And I got a couple of little golden books. I text Tammy, Crafty Pete Tammy, because she collects those little golden books. I text her to see if there was anything that, because they had one vendor that had a ton of little golden books. So I text her to see if there was one that she's been looking for that hasn't been able to be found. She didn't text me back until we had left. But I had gone through most of them, and the one she told me, I didn't see that one anyway, so it's all good. All right, so there's our little bee. You can see the contrast with the yellows right here. So that worked out good. Hey, Ruby, how are you? How are you, my friends? We are making a bee kit today. Now, y'all know I'm doing all this stuff first because I don't know about that stenciling. Y'all know I get a little scared when it comes to the stenciling. I get a little scared. It's all right. And again, your little bees don't have to be perfect. Just do some stripes. You might want to do them opposite of what I did, which is perfectly fine. Some people like to put the yellow on the bee's head. It can be whatever you want it to be. All right, so we got that. So we're going to let that dry. Okay, so while all of that is drying, there's a little bit of chalk that's left on here. We can erase that. So the chalk will erase off. I am going to kind of see where we want to do our little stencil. So I'm thinking I'm just going to kind of go like in the corner here and come out, and maybe go here and come down and around, and then maybe do a little bit down here as well. So I'm going to kind of leave this on here so I know about what I'm doing. And we're going to do a couple of different colors. We're going to go back to the Golden Sunset. This one still has stuff on it too. We're going to go back to the Golden Sunset. And we are going to go with the King's Gold as well as a little tiny bit of white. And that yellow too. That bright yellow. That yellow I was looking for, y'all, it's called Sunny Day. Sunny Day by Apple Barrel. It's really pretty. That's a really pretty yellow. It's like yellow without being bright. Like this is bright yellow. So I don't know if y'all can tell the difference, but see, this is like, woo, almost neon. This is a little bit more muted yellow. Okay, let's get, what do you call those things? What do you call those? What are those things? You know what I'm talking about. Boom, one of these. One of these. All right, let's put you up here, and all we have to do is your wings. Let's put you right here, and let's kind of go, let's go with you first. So we're going to take a little bit of you, and then we are going to just kind of stampity stamp. And just kind of, I don't want to do the bee itself. So So I'm trying to kind of go around that. And then just kind of come out this way, like that. Okay, that's kind of what I'm after. But, y'all, I'm going to have to do it better. More solidly, or you can't even tell that it's a beehive. Okay. All right, that's a little bit better. And then we're just going to kind of soften it up out here like that. All right, now we're going to come this direction, and we're going to do this way, like that. Okay, like that. And I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow, this bright yellow, and I'm also going to kind of stamp in there as well. Just a little bit. Just a little bit to give it a little dimension. Okay, let's do a couple of you, just light right here. And then we're going to move this down. Okay, so here we go. We got our little beehive action going on right here. We're going to pull this down a bit. And I think I am going to kind of do a little bit right here. Don't know how much of that you'll actually see, but and then we're going to kind of fade it out right there, and then we're going to need some more of that King's Gold. What y'all think so far? It looks like Yummy Honey. Awesome. Oops, that's not right. That's not the right one. Here's King's Gold. You guys, Shelby with Red Brick Crafts is in the house. Y'all be sure to give her a follow. She is a sweetheart, a good friend, and a great supporter of my business. And I just really appreciate all of y'all supporting my business. You guys is amazing. All right, let's come here a little bit. And maybe just a tad bit in the corner right here. Let's go with you and you. And we're going to also put you for a little dimension. A little bit of yellow. Like so. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see what we got here, y'all. Oh, I kind of like, hold up. Kind of like that. Let's see. Let's line you up again. Kind of put a little lighter color in here as well. There we go. All right, so we got kind of a variety of yellow colors and stuff right here. So it's just like a hint. We're not covering the whole shebang. It's just going to be a hint of the beehive. All right, so then that is going to go right here. Now see, I didn't do it. I was guessing, y'all. I was guessing, and guess what? Guess what? I guess wrong. I guess wrong, y'all. We need to come up this way a little bit. I was a guessing. All right, let's try that. Let's see. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Well, thank you, Shelby. I appreciate you. Yeah, you guys follow her. She is a sweetheart. She's been in one of the Ripple events before. So you may have seen her before. You might be following already. But if you're not, give her a follow. She is a sweetheart and a half. All right. So now you let's get, let's erase this while I'm thinking about it. Get all of those chalk marks off of our little beehive. Okay, and let's go ahead and I think I'm going to go ahead and glue. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue him on. We're going to glue him on. So let's do some glue, like so. And we're going to kind of center that a little bit. Now this beehive is cut wonky on purpose. It's not even on both sides, so it is cut a little wonky. Just, oh, that's cute, y'all. That's cute. I like it. All right, it is cut a little wonky for a little character. Now, let's get these. Hey, Denise, how are you? How have you been? Haven't seen you in a couple weeks since I went on the little vacay. And let me tell y'all this too. Let me tell you how good God is. Let me just tell you how good God is. Okay, the day that we were coming back, we had that bad weather the day before, and it was supposed to continue raining. It's supposed to continue all over Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, everything on the Friday. And we left that morning. We had to be out by 10, so we got on the road by 10. And we went to leave, and I was like super nervous. I was like very nervous because y'all know that I am, oh my goodness, Denise, thank you so much. Thank you. Look at that. Look at my glasses. You're so sweet. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Aw. All right, let me make sure this is dry. I felt a wet spot on this. So before I get too far with that, let me just do this. What was I saying? Oh, the weather. The weather, y'all. So I am like looking all night long, like before we go to bed, I'm like, my goodness, we are going to have to go through some major rainstorms. I'm not talking just a blanket of green. We're talking the orange and the red and all this stuff. And I'm still traumatized by the tornado siren, right? I was already going to get in the bathtub, and that was wrong. What do I do on the road? Anyway, I'm going to paint these wings real quick, too. I'm just using some acrylic paint, and I put them on a piece of, tape right here. That's going to be the easiest way to do this. And I'm just going to pounce a little bit on here and paint those little wings. I do kind of want to paint the sides too, though, so I might do that. Actually, I think it might be alright not to paint them, because I'm going to put a little distress on them, I think. So that morning, I'm nervous, y'all. I am nervous. I'm trying to, I'm praying. I'm like, give it to God. I am trying to, faith over fear. I was having a little trouble with it. Yeah, and I'm like, I can't believe we're going to have to go through a lot. So the way that we have to go, the way that Louisiana is shaped is where I live, Louisiana's like a boot. So we're like down here in the foot part, right? At the top of the foot. So you literally go out of Louisiana into Mississippi, go across that corner of Mississippi, go back into Louisiana again, and then go back up into Arkansas where we were. So it was showing all red, that whole section over Mississippi, all the way home, that whole thing, right at the time that we were supposed to be going through there. I was like, man, you like the wonky cut? Good. Thank you for sharing, Lisa. Thank anybody who shared me out. I really appreciate that. So I was tripping, y'all. I was tripping. Carrie started us driving. I'm sure she was like, I ain't driving. I'm not driving her car through this stuff. She's going to be nervous no matter what. She's going to be more nervous with me driving her car through all of this. So I was just like, okay. So we start going, and I keep watching the weather, and it's still showing the storms. It's still showing the storms. And then as the day went on, you guys, as the day went on, the weather completely dissipated. I'm talking hundreds of miles worth of red and storms and stuff. Poof. Poof. Gone. Gone. I'm like in the car. I'm praying. We prayed before we left. I am just like trying my hardest to, like, you know, stop with the fear. It's all about the faith and everything. Y'all, it completely disappeared. Not only did he protect us on the way home and gave us no rainstorms, not even a drizzle, and it was cool. It is never sunshiny and cool outside this time of year in the South. It was like high 80s, which is nice for us at this time of year. High 80s and sunshine. It was, of course, we were in the car with the air conditioner on, but still, your AC don't have to work as hard. It was amazing, y'all. Can y'all believe that? Not only no rain showers, but also blessed us with a beautiful day of sunshine and cool weather. I'm just like, wow. I'm so wowed by the whole thing. I'm still like, he is so good. He is just so good. All right, you guys, I am going to put our little wings on our bee. I'm just going to kind of measure out where I want them to be. Where I want them to be. So I'm just like, I have just like been so thankful and just so in awe since we got home with that weather. I mean, I got home and Dean was like, man, they really missed that weather. And I was like, they sure did, but God sure didn't. He knew what he was doing. So I am so thankful for that. So we had a good drive home. Everything was good. No problem. So y'all, there's no glue on this one. I'm just using it to kind of measure the center. And you can put the wings wherever you want. I'm just going to stick them right here. So yeah, I was super duper thrilled with that. And just so appreciative. So we and the trip went by super fast. So it was like six and a half with stops, 6.5 hours. So yeah, it went by so fast, y'all. It went by so fast. It was amazing. Look how cute. Look how cute this is. All right, and that's exactly where I think I might put the bees. I'm going to put one of them coming into the hive this way. So let's go ahead and put some glue right there. He's going to be kind of hanging off kind of right about here-ish. How about that? And then this one's going to be up here somewhere, somehow. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put our tie on. Hey, Betty, how are you? You like the bees, Miss Mary? Thank you so much. All right, so y'all, I'm just like, I cannot enough. I was so excited, just so thrilled and so thankful to have such an easy trip home. All right, I'm going to put this through here, and we are going to tie. I'm going to do 2 knots right here just to make sure it doesn't go through the hole. It is pre-drilled in the kit, so it comes drilled with the holes in it already. I'm going to take this, and I like to kind of just fray this right here. And we're going to come this way. You're going to figure out about how much you want this way as well. I'm just using my little plastic bead threader and just using it kind of like a needle and a thread. That other bee is not on yet, but we're going to do about here-ish, I think. So we're going to do our little tie right here. Let's do 2 of them just to make sure. And we're going to cut and fray this end. Have it kind of frayed out a little bit like so. Okay, so now we have our little hanger that's on there too. I want to put the hanger on there because we're going to do some embellishment. So I want that hanger on there already. So for our embellishments, let me put this over here. I don't think we need this anymore. So let's do that. I'm not going to glue this bee on yet because I want to know exactly like what's going to be what up here before I do that. So we're going to grab some of our greens and we're going to do some little greens like so. And I need some greens and some yellers. All right, so we're going to grab this one right here. Ooh, he's all kinds of tangled up. He is all kinds of tangled up, y'all. Let's see what we got on this little stem right here. Let me get my cutters. I have got to get me. I have like greased these things and they're just like on their last leg. This one's not too bad, but the one that I have over there that I use for my when I'm shipping and stuff, y'all. That thing has been greased and it is just, it's fried. It does not want to, it just don't want anymore. It's like, please retire me. Please retire me. Don't make me do it. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's take off you. And let's go down here, like this, okay? And then we're going to, okay, so we got one of these pieces. I'm trying to kind of even it out, make even pieces here. Even it up. So we got that. So there's no flowers on that one. So let's see if we can find one. Nope. With flowers, we cannot. Okay, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll just make them look alike. That's what we're gonna do. You just make them look alike then, the best you can. All right, let's do, we have you and you. So let's do you. And we're gonna do you. And you. Okay, so if you're new here, this is how I roll. I just kind of play with it, and then once I like it, I'm like, yes, glue. That's kind of what I do. All right, so we're gonna put you and you and you and you like that. And then I'll put these, I think, right here-ish. I don't know if I like those or not. All right, where is this? Okay, let's grab this. Let's get a little piece of this. Hey, Nancy. Yes, I do have an idea for a tag. I was going to put Be Happy, because I have a stencil that says happy on it, but that's one of the things we can do. All right, we're going to do, let's see about this right here. Ooh, it's always a happy day whenever you tear in fabric. Right, y'all? Always a happy day when the fabric's being torn. So that's why I didn't put my bee on yet, because I want to make sure where the greens are going to be, where the tag's going to be. That is exactly why I did not put that on yet. So, all right, this one, I think we might do this instead. So we might just go ahead and put you guys on, like right here. And then we will use some leaves from this and our sunflower right in the middle. I think will be cute. Let's do a little bow with this as well. Let's do it. Hey, Amanda, how are you? I guess I'll just do it the easy way. To use this. I guess we'll do it this way. It'll be easier that way, right? Let me grab some jute. Oh, goodness. a little crazy up in here. A little crazy up in here. Roxanne, how are you doing today? Thank you for hopping in. Coming to hang out. Appreciate ya. Alright, let's do you. And then I'm also going to do you. Let's do you like this. Let's do you. This way. And this way. Actually, you know what? Hold up. I think I want to put a little raffia in here too. I don't know why, but the raffia is like staring at me like, you don't want to use me? So now I feel like I have to use it. Alright, so I'm just going to stick some in here and then we will trim it after the fact. I guess a little natural element to it. I'm going to trim this more. I'm just going to get it off right now while we're hanging out right here. Let's do you. Like that. Okay, now let's put you on top. This way, and this way, and that way. Okay. So we got that going on. We are going to... I like raffia. Of course, if you don't like raffia, don't use the raffia. You can use whatever you want. You can use whatever it is that you want to use. Alright, let's go back around town here to the back. And we are going to tie this one back here. Like so. Alright, so let's take you off. And take you off. Put you over here. Let's fix you a little bit better. This was actually supposed to be my front right here. So let's take this and we're going to cut you down. We're going to turn you over and cut you down a little bit. We're going to cut y'all off like so. Alright. So y'all look like y'all turned over the wrong way. That's alright. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. No worries, friends. No worries. Alright. I think I'm going to take these loops out and just kind of trim you down a bit. I think so. Y'all, I make loops with our raffia all the time and then I just cut them. Done. Cut them. Okay, let's glue this. Let's glue this. Let's do you and you. We know where we want you, so let's do you and you. Right? We know where we want you. Let's not burn ourselves either. That's going to be our base. Might have to heat these. They want to kind of fly up right here. Maybe as this cools, it'll be alright. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, now we're going to take our little, I don't really want you, I think we're just going to do a little dot of glue for you right here, and then we'll do the same thing for you, cut you down and just do a little dot right here for you as well, just have a little bit of that. We can add some more to it, but we're going to go ahead and put our little bow at the top right here, like that. Okay, I do not like this, so I'm going to cut these down, y'all. I don't like this. Cutting it down, cutting it down. I want to smell though. It got a little out of hand there. Okay, better. All right, so we got that. And then our little tag's gonna hang down there. All right, so I'm gonna put this, we are going to put a little tab of glue and kind of hold that in place right there. And same thing over here. Just kind of holds our little greens where we want them. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna put you right here. And then we have this. So I want you in the middle, but I also may want some of these greens. Do I want these or not? Let's see. Let's see, friends. Let's see. We're going to take this and we're going to cut here and here. And we are going to add like so. And like so. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. But I do want something green in here. So let me see. Oh, or this, or this, or this. Hold on. Hold on. Let's grab a couple of these pieces. Maybe some white in there will help the situation. Hey Debbie, how are you? How are you, my friends? Let's do you right there. And you right there. Yeah, I do like that. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's do this. Take you off. I'm going to pull this down. Scrunch you up a little bit. Put you right here. Y'all, this stuff is just, my bow is turned to the back. It's turned opposites. Okay, I think that's better. All right, blue. All right, we're gonna put you right there. Just like that. Pull you up here. Like that. And then, do I want that one or do I want this one? No, I think I want this one. It's got all those colors in it. It's got all the colors, y'all. Let's do you. Like this. Y'all know I like me a little sunflower too. Y'all know I like a little sunflower. Let me see if I can, oh look, this one will work. We're gonna put a little bit of blue right here. And just put that right underneath that sunflower on that side. And a little bit right here. And right underneath that sunflower on this side. We need just one more little cluster right here, I think, to make it a little bit even. Just like that. All right, now, there we go. Okay, so now that's what we're working with right here, right now. That's what we got, y'all. That's what we got. I don't know if I like these hanging out like that. I might actually cut that and pull it in a little bit. Unless I can get it to hang down a little bit more this way. But I got that B. Oh, I kind of like it like that. If it'll hang more like that, then I'm good with it. Okay, now let's do our little tag. Oops, don't lose that. Let's do a little tag. Let's get us a little, let's see. I think that happy's gonna be too big. Let me see something. Do I have I was looking for a piece of like muslin or something. I thought I had some out here. I thought I did. Oh, there's that sheep that I was looking for earlier. I thought I had some. So here is my happy. It has Be Happy, but I was going to put B-E-E, but in a different, in stamps instead. So what I need is, this one is going to be too small for that. Yeah. So I have this one, but I was thinking about material, but I don't see where that would work. Okay, so that would be, okay, so this would be torn right here, and this would be torn like this. This would be just a little bit torn, right on the edge. Okay, so Be Happy would be like that, like up in the bow-ish. And then that little bee will be like right there. Oh, that'll be cute. Okay, so this, we need to, I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller, like this. And then that would be like this. Okay, 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 okay. All right, so what we're gonna do is, I am going to do this, I think. I need a piece of tape, like this, and I want to put the tape over this, like that. Okay, now we're going to put this just right on here, like that. My hair is tickling my nose. The fan was blowing in my, like that. Okay, so let's do that. And we are going to do, let's try this, y'all. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I was done. I'm glad I was done. I moved it. All right, let's make sure that that is good and dry. And I need like a toothpick or something. Something small. This would work too. I could do this. A little bit of a toothpick issue. We're going to connect these little pieces right here, like that. And like this. And like this. Basically just getting some ink on the stick, you guys, and just spread it into those little spaces right there. Like that. Okay. All right, so that just kind of closed up the spaces. All right, now we are going to use this right here, and we're going to do B. Do we want B-E or B-E-E? Which one do y'all want? B-E or B-E-E? Do we want the whole B on there or just B-E? B-E-E. Whatever it is y'all want. I'm going to crinkle this up. Since I don't have any muslin, we're just doing it on paper. I'm going to, we're going to stamp it, and then I'm going to crinkle this up. And I need to put this up because that's about to burn a hole smooth through my paint right there. Let's get all you out the way, all you out the way, all you out the way. Anyone? Anyone's for the B or the B-E-E? I'll go ahead and do the B. Because we know we want to do the B. B. B-E-E. I see a B-E-E. It's the first thing I see, so that's what we're going with. Thank you so much. There we go. Be happy. I hate that it's backwards for you guys. We are going to take this down. Since we don't need all of that room, we're going to make this shorter. Now that we have it all stamped, we're going to make sure it's dry. And then we are going to crinkle it up. Then we're going to crinkle it up. Make it not look so much like paper. Okay, so now I'm going to take these right here, and we are going to go all around the edges, and we are going to darken up those edges, make it not look so much papery. And I'll go ahead and do a little bit on the back as well. Like so. Like that. And then we're going to take our linen and we are going to just darken it up just a little bit. Don't really need to do the back, but we did it anyway. The black smeared a little bit, but I think it looks more antique-y. So there we go. Happy, or be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy. All right, so we're gonna put that on our little, oops. This is gonna go right here, like so. And our little bee is going to go right there. Just like that. Okay, so let's do this. And let's glue you on. Actually, let me see here. I need, did I throw away that? That's okay, I'll get another one. Let's just put a piece of this through that tag right there too. so it looks like it's part of the situation here. See if I can pull this through without too much trouble. And let's take you like that, and then this can go right in here like that. It'll look like it's part of the bow. Let's put some glue, and let's do you up in there like that, just like that, and then we'll put this bee right here. Like that. And there we go, y'all. There we go. Look how cute. That's adorable. There we go. There's our little Be Happy. Be happy. Be happy. What y'all think? Y'all like it? Don't worry, be happy. That's right. Oh, my nose is itching, you guys. My nose is itching. Hey, Linda, how are you? Y'all, I hope that y'all enjoyed this evening's little kit. I thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank y'all for being here with me this evening. I hope that y'all enjoyed as much as I enjoyed being with you guys. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate all of your support, coming and watching and hanging out with me. If you are new here and you like the kit, you like just hanging out, then hit that follow button or the subscribe button, depending on where you're watching from. So, and this kit is available in my shop now if you're interested in doing a kit yourself. All of the pieces are the board, the beehive, and then you get 2 bees right here. And then the rest of it is your imagination. Oh yeah, and the holes are drilled on the back or through, and then a piece of jute comes with it too for the hanger. So there you go. There's our little kit for tonight, you guys. That's what all the buzz was. Y'all have a great night tonight. Thanks again for hanging out with me. We do see some of you guys in the morning. Monday through Friday, we do Bible study at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. We'll do another kit next week on Wednesday, and I might just see you in between. So make sure that you're following. I've got some ideas for some stuff in July that's coming up. So we'll be doing a lot of painting and stuff like that. So y'all make sure that you've got those notifications on. You can also sign up for my Telegram. That way you can get a notification personally from me through Telegram every time that I'm about to go live, or I've uploaded something new for you to watch. So y'all have a great evening tonight. Go out and find a way to start a ripple. You never know how far that ripple could go. I love you guys. Y'all have an amazing evening, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.